He goes up against. And Chris, some interesting matchups at guard tonight. We could see some fireworks here in this one.
Oh, man, they're going to be putting dudes on ice skates. Nobody's going to want to be on the island because you're going to get crossed over. Do not fall down. Jump shots in the face. I cannot wait to watch this matchup. Here we go.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Mirotic out there with Davis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Moore in at the 3. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And when Mirotic first came over to the NBA, he made a big splash, showed that he can act as that stretch 4 and contribute. Unfortunately, he just hasn't evolved as a player since that rookie year.
And that one falls for Mirotic. And for Mirotic, a lot of his lack, Greg, of progression as a player has come from inconsistency.
And you can see it in his field goal percentage as well as when he plays. It needs to find more consistency in every facet of the game. But young enough, I think, to still make that happen.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Now, Mirotic, he has a skill set perfectly tailored for today's game. A big man who can shoot. It's exciting to watch him evolve.
Thompson passes to Durant. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Moore, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when.
Whoa!
He can get awful fancy when he wants to. And Iguodala wanted to that time. You fancy, huh?
And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. And Mirotic kicks to Rondo. Out to the right wing. Moore with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. 6 to shoot, and Durant sends it back. Out to Thompson, fires for 3. The rebound by Holiday. Outside, Davis. Mirotic against Green. Now here is Mirotic. Defense is right there. Mirotic the screen. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The 3 sinks the triple.
Look at that fast release of Mirotic. Just remarkable as a big fella. As soon as the ball arrives, he's prepared to let it go.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Green, the screen, launches it. He can't hit that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Holiday dishes to Davis. Rondo passes to Moore. Davis sets a screen. And it's Moore penetrating. Another shot. And Durant sends it back.
Durant covers a ton of ground with his length, using his wingspan to wipe away shots.
There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, that makes them 1 for 5 from the field so far. They need to start getting some better looks.
And Moore kicks to Holiday. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Andre Iguodala. Well, a few things have become clear with Rondo in the past few seasons. 1, Greg, he needs to be happy with his situation in order to be productive. And 2, he can give you big numbers at times, but he isn't the player he once was on that Celtic team.
Yeah, and Rondo, he's such a hard-headed guy and has his own way of approaching things. If you clash with him, everything goes up in flames with his game. He needs to be on the same page with his coach, and he's running out of coaches who will put up with it.
The free throw drops for Rondo.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
And Rondo drops them both. And the New Orleans Pelicans last season with one of the worst offensive rebounding percentages in history.
Yeah, I mean, it improved somewhat with DeMarcus Cousins coming in. But I think really it's the team's philosophy, though. They value getting back in transition more than they value a chance to attack that offensive glass.
And it's blocked by Mirotic. Moore with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Moore with the bucket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Green kicks to McGee. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, always keeping his head up. Draymond rarely misses the open man.
New Orleans leading by 6. Outside Rondo. Pass to Mirotic. Davis sets a screen. Stolen by Thompson. To the paint. Here's Green. And Davis pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now Iguodala. Outside, Green. Moore against Durant, and Durant gets double teamed. Out to Thompson, 5 on the clock. Over Holiday, nice shot by Thompson.
Quick to gain separation and big enough to rise above the fray. Thompson, just deadly from mid-range.
Rondo dishes to Holiday. Pass to Davis. Back to Holiday. Mirotic, a screen on Green. And here's Moore outside. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. Warriors trail by 7. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Here's McGee, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Davis sets a screen. Rondo with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. The drive by Rondo, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Golden State's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
It's Davis on the wing, guarded by McGee, and Davis can't get it to go.
Look, he had all the time in the world to get the jumper off. Maybe it was too much time.
Stolen by Holiday. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Well, I like that he shows no hesitation there.
Yeah, while he's taking off, no one on the other side reacts. They give up the easy points.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And when you look at the Pelicans, you got to expect for them to be one of the top defensive teams in the league. You've got the Twin Towers down low, and Drew Holiday is in the top handful, I think, of defensive point guards in the league.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Drew Holiday at 6'4", great size for the point guard position.
And his height enables him to cover shooting guards. At the same time, he does a great job of keeping smaller players in front of him.
It's Durant on the wing. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Rebounded by Moore. New Orleans leading by 10. Right wing. Rondo against Iguodala. Rondo passes to Davis. Shoots over McGee. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Rondo. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Durant. Lays it up and banks it in.
Durant is a master on the drive, muscling his way past the resistance of the D.
Iguodala against Rondo. Davis sets a screen. Outside for Rondo. No one near him. They get it back. And no good that time.
He hasn't been very precise at all this quarter.
Passes it to Green. Iguodala kicks to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Moore with it. Now Green defending. And it's Moore penetrating. Rondo with a clean look. Another one falls for New Orleans.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Moore with the steal. And Holiday has it in the corner. Over Thompson. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Back to Holiday. Good D by Thompson.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
Iguodala with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And Thompson kicks to Durant. Over Moore. Durant, no good.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
Got a piece of it. Davis dishes to Moore. Goes back up. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Young comes in for Kevin Durant, and Cook subbed in for Andre Iguodala. And New Orleans also making a change. Clark, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Greg, from his one-and-done season at Kentucky, leading college basketball in block shots, we knew Anthony Davis could dominate defensively, but did you have any idea he'd be this good offensively?
None. I mean, with his length and athleticism, you knew he'd have an impact as a finisher. But the way his shooting has developed, it has been remarkable. Now, granted, this was a guy that at one point was recruited to play point guard coming out of high school, but he's playing more like a shooting guard with his skill set.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it? Cook kicks to Green.
Dishes to Cook for three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
That's all he needs, just an inch of separation from beyond the arc and showing good touch.
Davis setting the pick for Holiday. He dishes it to Davis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, Chris, as you look around the league and with all the great players in it, who would you like to have played with that's playing right now?
Wow, that's a tough one. I mean, you look at all the big fellas, I definitely would love to play with the Cousins or Davis. You look at guards, I mean, how could you not want to play with Westbrook, Harden, or LeBron? I mean, it's like telling a kid, go in to the candy store, what candy do you want to pick? It might take him an hour. He might pass out just with the excitement. I don't know. There's so many great players in this league, man. It's so hard to choose one. How about you just take any of the top 10 and whichever one I pick out of a hat, I'd play with them and be happy.
I like that. How about in the past, guys you would have liked to have played with when you were playing the game?
Wow, late in my career, Kevin, I could have played with Tim Duncan. I've always thought that would have been like Shaq, KG. It would have been other big players at that time when you needed 2 guys inside the play. So it definitely have been guys that I respect battling and going up against, and those would have been the first I would have looked to play with. But those guys come to mind first and foremost.
Here is Cook, guarded by Holiday. Cook kicks to Young. Just 5 to shoot. And the Warriors get it back. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside Holiday. Miller with a screen on Young. Here's Holiday. Green with the block.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean swats like this one.
And it's Cook missing. Pelicans leading by 9. Davis sets a screen. Miller inside, defended by Young. Davis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
Livingston kicks it to West. Back to Livingston. West a screen on Holiday. Here is Cook. And another basket for Golden State.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Outside Holiday. Outside for Davis. No good from outside.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
Over in the corner, Livingston. Ring shot on the way. And another basket for Golden State. New Orleans leading by 7. Davis sets a screen. And Holiday kicks to Clark. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Clark's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Here is Cook. He has 5. He feeds it to Young. Shot clock at 5. Here's Livingston. Holiday with the defensive effort.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for New Orleans. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And the basketball bloodlines of Klay Thompson. He tells us how his father and brother have become so involved with his success.
Dad always watches more film than me. And I watch film too. Not saying I don't. But they're both fans and they have a huge passion for the game. That's why they're still around it.
Yeah, you know, it's great to have that blend of support and competitiveness around you really your whole life.
Yeah, you can try to put a little something over on your coaches from time and again, even your teammates maybe, but family, they'll check you every time.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, it means extra possessions, and that's certainly reflected in the score right now.
We've got Durant, Looney out there with West. And there's Livingston, and it's Iguodala in at the point guard. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him. And when you look at the younger generation of players coming in now, Chris, of course, you do the interviews, you see them, you talk to them. Is it easy for you to relate to these younger players?
Yeah, it's definitely easy to relate to them. I think that our generation had a lot of influence on their style, their kind of expression of self, just as generations before us did, and we have that unique bond. I think that's one of the advantages I have, that I've known some of these players since they've been young. I know their habits, I know that they're good kids, good individuals, and they just express themselves differently. You know, do I like the way they come into a game dressed looking like, I don't know, Ozzy Osbourne and Run DMC mix? Nah, I don't like that. But people used to say that about my style and my clothes too, Kevin. I'm sure they did that about you too, you know. So, man, I just love it. I just take it as we have some of the best players that fans have seen, and I'm just enjoying everything from the wild clothes to the music to their style. But no, it's not hard to relate to them, man, because they're all pretty good kids.
Chris, just for the record, they never said that about me. I always...
Yeah, you already set the trend.
Good. Hill's got his first basket.
And Rondo is a dime dropper, one of the best passing point guards our game has ever seen.
Iguodala, the pass to Durant. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And it's Iguodala missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Mirotic, the screen. Over Iguodala. That one off the back iron and out.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Here's Durant. Again, Durant missing.
Wow, he's really been dragging him down tonight.
Here's Clark. He's covered by Livingston. Here's Hill. Mirotic, the screen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Pelicans have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. That free throw missing. And one thing that Steve Kerr has done so well in his coaching tenure is his ability to handle multiple stars on the same team. You look back at the history of this league, and it isn't always smooth sailing.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this much talent on teams, you can get guys clashing. But Kerr has the team playing as a unit, and players are happy to sacrifice their own stats for playing better basketball. He has everyone buying into the culture they've created.
And he's good on the second. And here are the Warriors now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Pelicans do have their challenges, but Anthony Davis remains committed to winning in New Orleans. He said, "I love it here. I don't plan on leaving. I guess I fit into that old school category where I want to try to win where I start my career. That's always been a goal of mine. My goal is to bring a championship here." Kevin?
And David, loyalty does go a long way. Davis is a perfect guy to build your team around. He wants to win. Out to Miller. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Down low. It's tipped. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Kicks it out to Iguodala. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Iguodala's got 5.
Oh, you had to close out hard on Iguodala. He's made himself a true threat from beyond the arc.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And Mirotic, a player who hasn't made quite the jump in development that, Chris, I think his team was hoping for.
Yeah, Mirotic fans might have their expectations dampened a bit, but he's still a good player. He has one of the best pump fakes in the game because his shot is so good, but no idea how defenders keep falling for his pump fake. I mean, he uses it all the time.
Davis is checked in for Mirotic. And so here is New Orleans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Clark kicks to Hill, and David West gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Rondo against Iguodala. Here's Davis. The Warriors pull it in. West has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Durant in the corner. Over Miller. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Durant.
I don't know how anyone slows up Durant when he's on the floor. He just has every tool he needs to shoot a team out of the building each night.
The putback. Warriors with the rebound. Iguodala's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Right side Durant. Shoots the 3. And another 3 from Iguodala. And now just a 1-point New Orleans lead.
If you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
Hill with it. West picks him up. Hill inside. West is there. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 11 points.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
Rondo kicks to Miller. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant. And Chris, I know you've been executive producing and hosting various TV shows. You had a great NBA career, obviously, and it seems like you continue to find success. How's that been for you?
Well, I try to take the same lessons I learned in sports. You know, when I first got to Golden State, the first man I searched out was Chris Mullin and found out all of his habits and stole all of his knowledge, and I tried to take that and move forward, and I try to do the same in other areas. I try to work with the best. I try to learn, work hard, work my way up the rookie ladder and see what happens. And so I've just aligned myself with some really great people, some wonderful thinkers and hard workers, and hopefully it'll continue to have fun like I am doing. So it's been a great ride.
You're always learning, right? You never stop learning.
Man, come on. It's not just about a school or a class or one mentor. It's about everyday learning so that you can kind of learn and put people's knowledge with your unique sense of self and make it work. Why not learn on someone else's dime? Why go through life making mistakes when other people can kind of let you know, wait, I did this, you want to think about that, and kind of just put your own playbook together.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Livingston, and another basket for Golden State.
And this is where Livingston makes his money. Tremendous mid-range game.
New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Miller sets a screen for Rondo. Davis sets a screen. And Hill has it in the corner. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And it's 6 points for Hill.
Well, after not making anything from the field in the first, I mean, he has really elevated his game this second quarter.
Timeout called the Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and then all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for West. Thompson comes in for Sean Livingston. And Cook subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Mirotic is checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Ian Clark. Cook, good. Cook's got 8 points. And talking about the Warriors and their ability to build a lead very quickly, the shooting they have, Greg, is a very big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. They're shooting, especially from deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the special teams can put a game away with a 5-minute run, but this is one that has consistently done it over the last 3 years.
Feeds it to Thompson. Taken away by Holiday. It's Miller on the wing. Defended by Durant. Now here's Rondo. 6 points for him. 5 to shoot. Now the dish to Davis. The rebound by Cook. Warriors trail by 3. Thompson outside for the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Is there anybody with a quicker release than Thompson? I mean, if there is, I haven't seen him. That's a lightning quick trigger.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Davis sets a screen. Mirotic dishes to Rondo, and Holiday has it in the corner. Davis sets a screen. Here's Rondo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Cook kicks it to Looney. And the pass to Durant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Now, look, we all know how great Durant is on offense, but in my opinion, he was one of the best two-way players in the league last year. Something that he's improved upon over his career. Took it to the next level last season.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Moore's checked in. Durant nails both of them. And Chris, as you said, Durant playing fantastic defense that often gets forgotten. He was able to act as a rim protector for the Warriors with his ability to change shots, alter shots in that lane.
Well, Durant had a career high in blocks last season, and it was easy to see why. 1, because of the system. 2, because of the players you have around you. But it's not just the blocks. He played an all-around great defense last year.
Durant drawing the double team. And Thompson kicks it to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shoots the three. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to a single point after the basket from Thompson.
Well, check this out. He didn't have any threes in the first, but he kept shooting, and now he just knocked down his second in a row.
And Moore kicks to Holiday. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And there's the feed to Thompson. There's the pick. From deep, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Draymond Green.
And when Draymond sets his feet, catches, and releases in rhythm, watch out.
Mirotic sets the screen for Holiday. From deep, Moore. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Cook kicks to Thompson. Pass to Looney. Dishes it to Cook. Durant in the corner. Thompson for the triple. And another three for Golden State.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Trailing by 5. Davis sets a screen. Rondo passes to Holiday. Mirotic, a screen on Green. To stop the run. And Holiday with the lay-in. Holiday's got 5 now.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Well, let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane, takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he adjusted.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench. Yeah, and the Pelicans, after making the playoffs in 2015, had some high expectations with superstar Anthony Davis, but last year was a bit of a disappointment, and it forced them to kind of pull the trigger and go out and land DeMarcus Cousins. So their fortunes now, I think, are going to be held by those two anchors on the front line.
New Orleans making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Pelicans trail by 5. Greg, what would you say is the key for the Pelicans to get back in the playoff mix?
There's several. I think rebounding was a big problem. The trade for Cousins should help in that area. And every team needs more shooting. But I think in particular, this group does. And then first and foremost, look, you got to stay healthy. Hard to figure out what you have when you never get a chance to see it.
And that one's good. Durant.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even bigger if he keeps this up.
Outside Holiday. Here's Mirotic. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
Durant kicks it to Looney. Over Mirotic. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And one thing that everyone was concerned about with the Warriors was that they had lost too much on defense when they signed Durant. Ended up not being the case at all.
Not at all. It took them a few weeks to gel, but they went right back to being a top defensive team. And when you look at Durant, his play. He was one of the best two-way players in the league that past season, and he still has a defense that could win them games, even if their offense is struggling. You know, the Warriors, this team has one of the most potent offenses ever. Now, a big part of why that is so is because of their passing, their ball movement, their cutting. Everyone on this team can set someone up for an easy finish.
Warriors leading by 8. Thompson outside, out to the right wing. The screen from Thompson. Here is Cook, guarded by Holiday. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And with the Warriors, their ball movement, Chris, and cuts are the key to this offense, as you were talking about. You could see it the last few seasons with their astronomical assist numbers as a team.
Yeah, it seems like every basket they make, Kevin, come off an assist. I mean, every guy buys into looking for that extra pass. It's a very smart and flexible offense, and it results in some beautiful basketball.
Free throw off from Cook.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And Holiday kicks to Mirotic. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Miller with the three, and it's Looney with the rebound. Moore against Thompson. Pass to Looney. Green, the screen. Here is Cook. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Golden State's first quarter could have gone much better. It didn't appear that their energy level was anywhere near as high as it needed to be, and the period ended with them in a 10-point hole. They had a massive shift, though, as they flipped a switch in the second quarter and began to take charge of the game, and now have a 10-point lead. What a turn of events. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning, the ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They are definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And we're just about ready for the start of the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll see you.
The Embarcadero in San Francisco with the Bay Bridge glistening in the background as we welcome you back to the Bay Area and back to Oakland, California. The second half just about to get going here. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
Well, it comes down to talent, comes down to hustle. He's shown both in a big way so far.
Warriors leading by 10. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Mirotic, Holiday out there with Rajon Rondo, and there's Etuan Moore, and it's Davis in at the center. Green with the rebound, and for the Warriors, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Lets it go with the three. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's what's good about Draymond. He doesn't shoot every three that comes his way. He tries to only takes the one that he likes, usually open.
Moore dishes to Holiday. Davis sets a screen. Off the pick. That's good, and the Warrior lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Drew Holiday.
Oh, you'd like to see a stronger pick than that, but it turns out he didn't need the help.
Golden State moving the ball around. McGee's shot is off.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
And they get it back. Durant for 3. And they will call over the back on the play.
And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over-the-back call.
He's showing good hustle. I mean, a little too much hustle, though. I mean, you got to dial it down just a little bit.
McGee a screen. Thompson in the corner. Fires the 3. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Man, you hate this. Getting off to a rocky start in the beginning to this half. Only shooting 20% from the field.
Outside Holiday. Again, Holiday missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
From outside the arc, and Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Durant. Thompson's got 14.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Rondo with it. Now Green defending. Moore outside. Mirotic the screen. And it's Moore penetrating. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Iguodala. Beyond the arc. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mirotic the screen. Here's Rondo. Kicks to Mirotic. Davis with a screen on Green. Shot clock at 6. Mirotic's shot is off. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Thompson. Great D that time from Davis.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possessed.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Well, he created a little separation from that mid-range. Just a good shot for him in that situation.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that when he gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back. Frustrating start to this quarter for him.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Warriors have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And the first one at the line is good.
And you know there's something hypnotic about watching Durant shoot the ball. The calm, the consistency, the precision. This is what he was born to do.
Both shots good from the stripe. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
Golden State on D. Here's Rondo. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On the wing, Iguodala over Rondo. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Thompson. Iguodala's got 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's the screen. Rondo passes to Holiday. He kicks to Mirotic. Davis sets a screen, trying his luck deep, and Holiday is good for 3. 10 points for him. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Thompson outside. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Pelicans trail by 13. And the Pelicans at last season's trade deadline making the big deal for DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, you look at Anthony Davis being paired with Cousins, and certainly on paper you could make the argument that they've got the best 1-2 punch on the front line in the league. Two Kentucky guys, great size and offensive skill in terms of their versatility. If they can surround them with shooters and some perimeter defense, I think this group could be scary.
Mirotic against McGee. Back to Holiday. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3. Warriors leading by 13. Durant kicks to Iguodala. Back to Durant. Moore with the steal. And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Holiday against Thompson. Holiday goes in. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
I mean, this D is a joke. It's way too passive. They got to get a body on him when he's on his way to the bucket.
Durant kicks to Iguodala. McGee a screen. Back to Durant. It's stolen by Rondo. Pass to Mirotic. The wide open look here for Holiday. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Green dishes to McGee. Mirotic against Green. And stolen by Mirotic. Holiday, the pass to Rondo. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Durant against Moore. Durant kicks to Thompson. Green, the screen. Some nice passing by Golden State here. McGee's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 9. Moore in the corner. Davis setting the pick for Mirotic. He dishes it to Davis. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. New Orleans making some changes here. Hill comes in for Mirotic. And it's Darius Miller in for Ejuan Moore. Warriors leading by 9. Iguodala outside. To end the drought. Miller grabs the miss. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. And here's Rondo. He's got 9. And Holiday kicks to Rondo. Back to Holiday. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Durant kicks to Thompson. McGee a screen. From deep, Green. It's good from long range. Green's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Warriors. Davis sets a screen. Miller with a screen on Green. And there's the foul. It's going to go on Solomon Hill. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Livingston in for Andre Iguodala. Livingston dishes to Green. There's a good screen. Thompson in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pelicans trail by 9. Rondo with it. Davis with a screen on Green. Rondo kicks to Holiday. A 3-ball. And it's Durant with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9. He feeds it to Thompson. There's the pass to Looney. There's the dish to Livingston. Thompson up top. Lets it go from deep. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, he hasn't lost his touch at all. Great shooting performance from him.
Well, you just watch the way that Klay Thompson shoots, and you're surprised when the ball doesn't go in.
I mean, one thing with Klay, too, in his shot, he believes it's always going to go in. More importantly, so does his teammates. And he's got that shooter's mentality where he just will continue to trust in his mechanics. And I don't think he gets enough credit for just how hard he works to maintain that shot.
Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing them from long range.
Ian Clark's checked in for New Orleans. Warriors on D. At one point, they led by 16. Miller sets a screen for Hill. And it's Clark in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Clark's got 6.
That's a good way to boost his three-point percentage. Take advantage of some soft defense.
Livingston kicks it to Looney. Feeds to Durant. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Durant covers so much ground when he puts it on the floor. You just can't keep him from going where he wants.
Davis with a screen on Green. Davis sets a screen. Outside Holiday. And it's Durant with the rebound. Warriors leading by 11. There's 1:38 left in the third. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Over Holiday. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists tonight. The Pelicans shooting 37% so far in the third quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Here's Miller. That one rolling around and rims out. Miller against Durant. Add another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
There was a time when people said Durant didn't finish well through contact. Those days are long gone.
Miller kicks to Davis. Holiday with the 3. Another miss by Holiday. And here's Golden State. They're on a 12-3 run. Livingston passes to Thompson. They kick it out to Green. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. As competitive a guy as Draymond Green is, sometimes he can get in his own way. There's no doubt about that. Not entirely his fault. The calls don't seem to fall in his favor a lot because he is so physical. And perhaps, Chris, because of his of his reputation, we don't even need to go into his natural shooting motion.
Yeah, you mean with the leg? But with Draymond, that just comes with the territory. He presses buttons of refs and opposing players, and sometimes with the fans. Yeah, he'll lose out on calls, but at the end of the day, he's a guy that everybody in the league hates, but will want on their team.
And when you watch the Warriors, one thing that just jumps out is their passing. Everyone on this team, they allow the ball to dictate where it goes. Just unselfish to a fault.
Cook, he's checked in for Golden State. That one is no good. And the Warriors last year averaging right around 30 assists a game as a team. Greg, just a huge number, and they led the league in that regard by a wide margin.
Yeah, the passing they do is what they purpose as well. And I really feel like they have the highest collective basketball IQ in the game. They get a lot of free points off backdoor cuts or leak outs, and that's all because of their ball movement and awareness as a group.
Here's Livingston. No good on that last second attempt there. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Warriors on top, ending the third quarter with a 13-3 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go good.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Pelicans trail by 16. Livingston is out there with Cook. Then there's Nick Young. Then it's West. And it's Looney in at the 4 slot. That's the Warriors' 5. Really left alone that time. 9 points for Nikola Mirotic.
Great job right there by Mirotic, using the screen to his advantage. He's excellent at creating space for himself to shoot.
Looney kicks to Livingston. Pick by West. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Here's Clark. Mirotic the screen. Clark kicks to Moore. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on David West.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Warriors leading by 11. Here is Cook. The feed to Livingston. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. First one falls for him.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Livingston hits both of them.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Moore dishes to Mirotic. Pass to Miller. Over Cook. Miller kicks to Mirotic. Miller sets a screen for Mirotic. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit from 12. Warriors leading by 13. Now Livingston dishes it to Cook. Pass to Young. There's the pick. Fires it up. Good on the jump shot. And the Warriors lead by 15.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Mirotic the screen. Kicks it to Clark. The three. Good on the triple.
Just an average shooter from range. Squares up nicely on that one.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
It's stolen by Hill. Here's Clark. He's covered by Livingston. Mirotic the screen. Moore in the corner. And another three for New Orleans.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Young kicks to Livingston. They set the pick. Fires from deep. And Nick Young, the bucket on the assist by Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists now tonight. Mirotic the screen. Clark kicks to Mirotic. And finished off by Mirotic.
Well, Mirotic is always ready to throw one down. I mean, solid at getting perfect position near the cup.
Passes it to Looney. Young dishes to Livingston. Golden State moving the ball around. He kicks to Cook. Just 5 to shoot. Over Clark. And that one comes up a bit short. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Moore. He can't get it to go. Good defensive work there by Young. Livingston kicks to Cook. That shot no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Moore against Young. And it's Moore penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Moore's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New Orleans. And the pass to Looney. Here's the screen. West a screen on Miller. Young inside. Covered by Miller. Young passes to Cook. Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Livingston's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great concentration by Livingston. Able to convert with the defender in his shirt.
No good from Moore. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Young. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Mirotic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Moore kicks to Hill. Back to Moore. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Two shots.
That's good from Moore. Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for West. Durant comes in for Young, and it's Klay Thompson in for Cook. And then for New Orleans, Davis is checked in for Solomon Hill. Holiday comes in for Miller. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ian Clark. And he makes the first but misses the second.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Shots good by Durant.
The D did a good job shutting him down in the first, but he got loose and easily dropped that one in.
Now here's Rondo. He dishes it to Holiday. The 11-footer, and the jumper falls for him. Holiday's got 19 points.
Now he's doing what he can do to dig them out of this hole, but I think he's going to have to turn it up even more.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Pelicans trail by 10. And here's Rondo. Outside Holiday. Holiday with another miss.
Well, perhaps he believes that he'll be able to shoot himself out of this slump, but I don't see it. He needs to quit shooting those threes.
And stolen by Mirotic. Moore outside. Davis with a screen on Thompson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
After a fundamentally sound first half, he has been out of control with the ball as a result. He has turned it over a good amount this first half.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Sean Livingston. Iguodala kicks it to Looney. Green, the screen. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Moore outside. A floater. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Thompson. It's Durant on the wing. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Green. And the Warriors miss again.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Durant with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And that one falls for Looney.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Second free throw, no good. Pelicans trail by 11. Moore dishes to Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Here's the screen. Rondo passes to Holiday. Shoots a three. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists here tonight.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter. And you got to come check him.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Outside Holiday. New Orleans getting another chance here. Davis. Green with the block. And he gets it back.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Davis.
What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
Iguodala kicks to Durant. Back to Iguodala. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, after hitting a couple in the first, he has cooled down a bit here.
Mirotic, a screen on Durant. Mirotic, the screen. Tipped away. Durant with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Looney, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. And that one falls for Looney. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pelicans trail by 7. And Moore kicks to Rondo. Green against Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Thompson for the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists in the game. New Orleans gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Rondo kicks to Davis. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
There's a screen. Here's Green. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Rondo dishes to Moore. He feeds it to Davis. Goes up the baseline, and there it is for him. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
This is a beautiful thing. They are really playing to the maximum potential of their abilities right now on offense. A scary place to be in if you're the D.
West is checked in for Golden State. Iguodala with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Over in the corner, Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, I mean, it's not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm, but that's when you can make the extra pass. Play the role of a facilitator.
And Holiday kicks to Mirotic. Clock at 4. David West grabs the miss. West has got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson for the triple. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feed. Thompson's got 25 points in the game. And so here is New Orleans. Rondo kicks to Mirotic. Outside Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Davis. Hits the jump hook. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
Here's Green, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Warriors lead by 7. New Orleans has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Mirotić's shot is off.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Green against Davis. Green kicks it to West. The drive by Green, and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
Shooting one.
Free throw good, Green.
And that's what I call cool under fire. That, those should be the nails in the coffin.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 10. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And Holiday kicks to Moore. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thompson passes to Green. And Davis pulls it down. Holiday with the three. That shot missing.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It could be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Kevin Durant. Gave a slow start for you offensively, but you were able to stay aggressive. How do you keep that mentality as a great scorer?
Well, you got to keep shooting, no matter what happens. So it's easy to, play well throughout the game when you're making shots, but when you're missing, you got to get your mind right, and that's what I tried to do, is just stay aggressive.
And it sure showed out there. Thank you very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.